that is weird. Can you guys hear me over on... Yeah, you can hear me over there. For some reason, they can't hear me over on Facebook. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Can you guys hear me now? Oh, you can hear me now. Sorry, I don't know what was happening. I couldn't find it. Oh, we got a little bit of contact as it looks like Nick Story almost gets turned around. Going to be Logan Herbert out front. Down the back straightaway, Caleb Durgan second, Michael Hackett in third. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what happened. I still can't even find my mic on there. I just used default, it happened to work. All right, Herbert out front, leading the way. Caleb Durgan in second with Michael Hackett in third. Going to be Nick Story in that number 5 position. Colton Herbert in fifth. T-Clemm in that number 6 position. He is transferring in. Where he's at right now is T-Clemm in the same car as you, Andrew? Derek, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. As Herbert leads the way. Here comes Durgan looking for the lead. Durgan gets out front in this one and starts on the pole in tonight's feature. He's going to be hard to beat as he digs low on Herbert as they come out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Durgan thinks about the slider. It is not there as they come out of turn 4. Drag race down the front straightaway. Herbert heads at the line as Durgan digs low and 1 and 2. He parks it on Herbert's nose. Oh, I don't think he was there. He's going to fall back to that number 4 position. Big issues there. Oh, wow.
My bad, Durgan.
As Colton Herbert has a little slip up there. Logan Herbert leads the way.
Yeah,
Michael Hackett up to second. Nick Story in third. Caleb Durgan in that number 3 position. That was a wild one. I don't know why my mic's not working right. I can't figure it out. I got to figure it out after this one. As they come out of turn at number 2 down the back straightaway, Logan Herbert. What are you talking about? You can't see what? It looks fine on my side. I got TikTok telling me they can't see anything. It doesn't show me anything over it. Okay, just making sure. All right, so let's see if I can figure out this mic issue. I don't know what's going on over on Facebook. There it is. There it is. That should improve the sound too. Is that better? Is that better, Eric? All right, here's another name. Same as far as Brock. Same you can see it, looks fine, or same you got writing on the screen? If you guys are getting writing on the screen, try and hit me up in DMs and see if it'll let you send me a picture. Brian, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Austin, thank you for the like. All right, so it's going to be Landon Francis starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1. What's going on? Okay, just making sure.
Get that shit box back where it belongs.
Oof. It's going to be Kenny Cuddy in second. Andrew Clark in that number 3 position. Damian Ward in 4th. Sean Krawcheck going to start in that number 5 position. Elliott in 6th. Ethan Bill in 7th. Mike Buono in 8th. And Kevin Robinson in that number 9 position. Okay. Yeah, I had Eric saying that I was too quiet. And then people over on TikTok saying there was writing over the screen, but everybody else sees it fine, so it must be something with that person's. Or they're talking about the chat. Maybe the chat's in the way. Matt York, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. As they are going to get 1 to go this time by. Look at all the number 5s. I'm going to have a hard time calling this one. Swamp Donkey, what's up? Let's go. Let's go. All right, so Landon Francis starting out front looking for the green flag this time by with Kenny Cuddy on the outside of him in that number 5. You know, I hope they're not wearing Andrew's underwear too. I mean, that would be pretty embarrassing. 20 on 5, right? All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Landon gets on the gas, almost into Cuddy. Here comes Clark, side by side with Kenny Cuddy as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Big dig on the bottom. Big dig on the bottom, down low, looking for the lead from 3rd to 1st on the first lap. Can he do it? as he digs out of turn 4. A little bit of contact. Drag race down the front straightaway. Clark leads lap number 1. Down into 1 and 2. Clark's going to slide up the track. That's how you do it, Durgan. Debbie, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. As Landon Francis is going to cut back underneath as they head through 3 and 4. Landon going to slide across Clark's nose as Clark cuts him over. A little bit of contact. Pushes Landon up the track. Landon going to fall back to that number 4 position. He might go back farther. Down the back straightaway. Looks like Sean Krawcheck going to dig up in that number 44 machine as they head out of turn.
Equivalent speed ranch.
Number 4 is it's going to be Sean Krawcheck up to that number 2 position. Landon Francis going to take it up the middle as he's got Kenny Cudney and Ellie Camachi as they head into turn number 3 and 4. A little bit of contact.
Really?
Oh, a little bit of contact there causes Landon Francis to push up the track as we got
Landon,
more
you can go back
contact
to whatever shithole
with
you crawled out of
Guano
and stay the fuck out
and
of
the
the
number 1. Oh, and Landon Francis as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Big slide out of Ethan Bill as he cuts across the nose of Francis as they come across the line. It is chaotic, getting toxic here in heat race number 2 as Andrew Clark, Sean Krawcheck, and Elliot Camachi going to run away from the field. Landon Francis has Buono all over the back bumper. Buono pushes them through 3 and 4 as they come out of 4 into turn number 1 and 2. Can Buono find a way around that number 35? Here comes Damian Ward up in the mix. Damian Ward going to dig down low as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, they're going to get 1 lap to go. This time by. Right now we have Kevin Robinson and Cudney out. Could that all change on this lap? Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Actually, no, somebody is going home. One person going home tonight. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, Andrew Clark going to take the win. Krawcheck, Elliott, Landon Francis, Buono, Ethan Bill, and Damian Ward go into the feature. Scott Dobbs, thank you for the like. Jamie Smith, appreciate that like. I already said thank you to Debbie, but thank you again while I'm there as we get ready for the Consi, the LCQ, the B-Main, whatever you want to call it. One person's going home. Billy, thank you for the like. As we get ready for some green flag action. I'm not even going to put the line up there because Drew Alton doesn't even grid up. So it's a free one here for these guys. It's going to be Chance Carr on the pole. Kevin Robinson in second. Going to be Jaden Anderson in that number 3 position with Kenny Cudney in 4th. All right, so 4 cars in. Drew Alton did not grid up. So we're going to have a little bit of maybe a mini demolition derby. We're about to find out. Chance Carr's going to try to get out in front of all that chaos right away. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, they're going to get 1 to go this time by. 1 to go at the line. I'm actually surprised we don't have more people in this split. Volusia is definitely a popular choice for the big blocks. For just about any car. Let's go Damian Ward, says Debbie. He made his way in. He's got a little bit of work to do. But he made his way in. Let's see how many splits were in this. Alright, let's see how many splits were in this. Looking at entries instead of sessions. Only 3 splits for the top split for the opener. That is a big surprise here at Volusia. As we're going to look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Chance Carr on the gas, leaving Kevin Robinson in the dust. Down into turn number 1 and 2, we got Kevin Robinson in that number 2 spot. Kenny Cudney all over the back of him as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Cudney going to send it in. Thinks about the slide, backs out of it as they come out of turn number 4 to the line. Robinson's going to keep that number 2 position that time by. Ooh, Cudney gets inside wall just a tick as they're side by side out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Cudney a little tight in. That might hurt us out. Maybe not. He's going to get a good run out, but Robinson's going to have that to line that time by. Jaden Anderson looking to get up in the mix as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Who's going to get that number 2 position? Cudney should clear him, this time at 3 and 4. Cudney going to have to run out of turn number 4. He's got that number 2 position that time by as Robinson digs back to the outside. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Cudney has the bottom side digging as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Anderson looking for third. as they head out of turn number 4. It's going to be 4 laps complete. We got 6 laps to go. Zach Dillon, thank you for the like. Appreciate that like as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Battle for second on back is Chance Carr, 8/10 of a second up in front of these guys. Says, can Kenny Cudney reel them in as they come across the line halfway through this one? We got 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go in the Consi as they come down the back straightaway. Battle for that number 3 spot. Jaden Anderson with a big slide out of turn number 2. Here comes Robinson back low out of turn number 4. Robinson going to stick it down low. Jaden Anderson up high, side by side through turn number 1 and 2. David, thank you for the follow. James Davis, thank you for the follow. 163 people over on TikTok. That is insane. Get those likes, shares, and follows out there as they come out of turn number 4. Jaden Anderson up to that number 2 position as we run the Consi. Everybody going to make it here as, wow, 200 people, 205 people. Get those likes, shares, and follows out there, guys. Appreciate it as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Anderson looking for that number 2 position. Anderson going to dig low up underneath Cudney as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Almost make contact as Anderson tries to lean on that number 5 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be 1 lap to go for Chance Carr as he leads it. Watching the battle for second as Cudney tries to hold on. Here comes Jaden Anderson in that 404. Jaden Anderson going to try to dig down low at 3 and 4. Can he get up underneath Cudney? Cudney tries to cut him off through turn number 3 and 4. Anderson into the side of Cudney. It's going to be Chance Carr, Kenny Cudney, Jaden Anderson, and Kevin Robinson. User, thank you for the share. All right, guys. Chris Sleep, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. This is the part of the night you guys have all been waiting for. Let's go ahead and get up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in that number 611. It is going to be Logan Herbert. Starting in second on the outside. He has dominated this season. It is going to be the number 5, the true number 5, of Andrew Clark. 3 out of 4 wins so far this season. Can he make it 4 out of 5? Going to be Michael Hackett starting in that number 3 position with Sean Krawcheck starting in 4th. Nick Story going to start in 5th. Ellie Kamachi in 6th. Caleb Durgan, don't count him out. He's back on the inside of row number 4 in that 7th position. Durgan could very likely come up through the field. Outside of him, in that number 35 machine, you got Landon Francis, and fresh off his suspension in Andrew Clark's number 5 this week, it is going to be T-Clemm. The number 1 of Mike Buono making an appearance here tonight, starting in that number 9 spot with Colton Herbert starting in 11th. Ethan Bill going to start in that number 12 position with Will Hanger starting in 13th. Will Hanger won last night's FTM race. Watch out for him. See if he can make his way up through. Derek out there with a Let's Go Clark. John Rayom, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. It's going to be Damian Ward starting in 14th. Chance Carr at 15th. Kenny Cudney going to start 16th. Jaden Anderson 17th. And Kevin Robinson in that number 18 position. 18 cars set to do battle here tonight. Let's go Hackett, says Jesse.
Hey,
Taker, thank you for the follow.
Your number's crooked again.
Stealing Souls, thank you for the follow. Jesse, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, guys. As Herbert gets 1 to go. This time by. Starting to get toxic already as we haven't even started the first lap.
Why are you in Grumpy Mood tonight?
What?
Clark's a squirrel, says McCarthy.
I said, why are you in a
Clark's
Grumpy
a
Mood
squirrel.
tonight?
I'd be more.
Why does
shocked
Clark
if I was
always
in
sound
a
like he's a...
happy mood, but-
he ain't lying. Wano ain't lying.
I was thinking the same thing.
All
Ain't
right.
nobody ask you, Hackett.
Looking for the green flag. This time by out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Herbert on the gas. Big jump out of turn number 4. Andrew Clark in that number 5 machine. He's going to slide up as Michael Hackett tries to dig on the bottom of his hand through turn number 1 and 2. John Krawcheck up high, trying to hold on to that number 3 position, but Hackett down low in the number 8. He's going to dig hard as they come out of turn number 4. 3 wide as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Nick Story in the number 10 as he holds it low up underneath Hackett. Hackett going to slide in line a little bit sideways there. Might have been some contact with him and Kamachi. Kamachi going to dig down low as Story's going to slide his way up into that number 4 spot. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Top 3 drive away as Andrew Clark now looking for the lead as he tries to dig up underneath Logan Herbert is ahead into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Clark with the slide. Herbert back with the cut down. Monday, right? We will sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Appreciate that's awesome, Chris. Let's go, boys, says Zach. As they come out of turn number 2, down into 3 and 4. Here comes Andrew Clark. No room to slide. It's going to be a drag race out of turn number 4. They almost touched down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Clark down low, side by side with Logan Herbert. Herbert going to dig back on the outside. Herbert holds strong on the outside as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Clark going to ship it in. Slide. Nope, he just inches his way up to the top. He's going to put the brakes on Herbert into turn number 1. Andrew Clark to the point as they head down the back straightaway. Logan Herbert looking for it back. He's going to dig low as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side out of turn number 4. Who's it going to be this time by? Andrew Clark at the line as Herbert's digging down low. Nick Story trying to get up in the mix as he battles out with cross check sideways. Don't know if there's contact there. Here comes Durgan down low in the 17. Durgan going to get way sideways on entry in turn number 3 and 4. Don't know if there was contact there as that's going to separate the field just a little bit. Oh, Landon got into the back of him as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Country to the core. Thank you for the follow. Brandon, thank you for the follow. Andrew Clark continues to lead as we watch the battle here with Hackett in that number 5 spot. He's got Little Digger down low as they come out of turn number 2. What a battle here for 5th odd back. We're keeping it lean and green so far as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, hell of a race so far. Throw blanket over the top 5. You know, Durgan goes around. Oh, no. Let's see what happens here. Gets a little piece of the wall, and Francis is going to...
Hey, Michael, sorry about that. My foot out from underneath me.
No, Colton Herbert gets into him.
It's all good. I kind of figured that's what happened.
Herbert never lifted, though, so that was fun.
Durgan gets the wall, checks himself up. Landon's going to get out of it. He comes up the track, and Colton Herbert was there. Big wreck into turn number 1 and 2.
I don't know why you're saying contact.
Racing deal there as it looked like Kevin Robinson might have gotten into that one late. Caution, flag number 1 out for the night. All right, so first caution of the night as Andrew Clark leads the field. Logan Herbert and Sean Krawcheck top 3.
Your brother.
Oh, are they texting? Let me see.
What the fuck are you talking about? Seriously.
All right, they're going to get stacked
Well, you guys are all driving fucking great.
They're going to get stacked up 2 by 2.
Really
as
proud
they're
of you.
going to look for how many laps we have. It's a 50-lap race. We're 9 laps into this one. 10 laps complete when they take the green flag this time by.
So, Hackett, what were you fucking whining about? Because I haven't touched anyone.
You literally have my back end lifted in the air.
All right, we're gonna look for that green flag this time by as it gets a little toxic
you are
out there.
Not real. I haven't even touched
as they head through turn number 3 and 4. When will?
I haven't even been near
they're
you.
not going
I just
green
got
this
up
time.
here.
They are not going green this time by. They're going to get
What
one
happened?
more lap as they come out of turn number 4. I think they just stacked it up 2 by 2 because they were ready to go. Landon Francis and Caleb Durgan both on pit road right now. Caden Anderson, I think, is out of the race. These guys getting a little bit of damage repair. I didn't think Durgan took that much contact.
Jesus Christ, I feel like I see 19 in the same goddamn car.
Kind of
There's 7
surprised.
fucking enemy cars that are the same.
Kind of surprised.
All
He is
fucking
still
EPIs are on the same car, same
on
number.
pit road. We are going green flag this
I'm just
time
trying to be
by
like my
Durgan
idol.
and Landon on pit road. I don't know if they're going to make it back out as we're going to get the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Clark gets on the gas. Clark going to step on it, slides up in front of Herbert. Herbert doesn't lift. I don't blame him as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Herbert going to look low out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Drag race into turn number 3. Here comes Krawcheck down low up underneath Herbert. Oh, Hackett going to ship it in there almost into Story as they come out of turn number 4. Hackett almost into Gamachi down the front straightaway as they head through turn number 1 and 2.
Yeah, Colton, good for you, buddy.
Oh, a little bit of contact there as they come out of 2 down the front straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Krawcheck. Oh! Bobble out of Hackett. Not sure what happened there. Maybe a little bit of neck code. Hit him up. Hit him right, Coffee. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. As Clark continues to lead, Hackett finds his way up as we get Will Hanger in the number 19 up in the mix as they come out of turn number 4. Hanger going to dig the outside as they come down the front straightaway. More contact through turn number 1 and 2. Colton Herbert and Tyler Clement battling it out now for that number 8 position.
Yo, Hackett, I don't think you know
As they
which
come
car
out
I
of
am,
turn
bud.
number 4, down into turn number 1 and 2. Back,
You're right, they all look alike. It's Elliott.
back up to the front, going to be Andrew Clark out front, Logan Herbert second, Nick Story third, Sean Krawczyk, and
My
fourth,
bad,
Elliot
Colin, my
Camachi
bad.
in fifth. All right, so a little bit of toxic taken care of there. Dustin, thank you for the like, appreciate that. Vandenberg, thank you for the like, appreciate that. There's another one in there I think I missed. Nope, I got John. Story for the win, says Zach. You might want to mute the driver. Oh, it's not that bad. All right,
Once
if you
again,
guys,
Colin, my bad.
Rob Piper, thank you for the like. If you guys want me to mute the chat over on Facebook, let me know. Right? Andrew Clark out front. Logan Herbert second. Nick Story in third. Sean Krawczyk in fourth. Eli Camachi in that number 5 position. Most of these guys know that it's going anyway, so a lot of them won't say anything too stupid. I hope not anyway. Andrew Clark continues to lead. Let's move back in the pack. Let's find a battle as it looks like Tyler Clement is battling with Will Hanger now for that number 7 spot. T-Clemm fresh off his suspension, moving his way up through the field at one of his favorite tracks. As they come out of turn 4, he slides Will Hanger back with the crossover. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. T-Clemm going to dig the outside as they come down the back straightaway, looking to make sure he seals that number 7 spot this time by Kenny. Do it as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to do it as Will Hanger goes back to 9. Colton Herbert followed him up through as he made that pass. As it looks like we got a battle here between Nick Story and Sean Krawczyk for that number 3 spot. Out of turn number 4, Andrew Clark continues to lead as the field starts to thin out, getting single file. 21 laps into this one. Don't mute it. I don't think more people. Right? A little bit of drama that I don't have to cause, right? I appreciate it, Shannon. I appreciate it. And it's not always. Sometimes I have a little bit of fun. I try, you know, it's a fine line between a broadcast and a stream. Wait, what track is this? I don't know. I remember this turn right here. You know, turn 1 and 2. That turn I remember real well. You remember that turn, Ham? Andrew Clark continues to lead the way. Logan Herbert second. Nick Story third. Sean Krawczyk in fourth. Eli Camachi in that number 5 spot as Michael Hackett tries to dig in. They've had a little bit of contact as Hackett finally realized it was Eli Camachi and not Colton Herbert. Will there be a little bit of payback here? Oh, definitely at that putt. If he can catch the back of that number 20 as Krawczyk is all over the back of the number 10. Krawczyk looking for that number 3 spot. He wants to get himself a podium here tonight as they head into turn number 3 and 4. I love you too, Nick Ham. Out of turn number 4 is going to be single file into turn number 1 and 2. Krawczyk trying to find something different as it looks like Michael Hackett has caught the bat of Eli Camachi. Eli Camachi might have got the wall a little bit going into turn number 3 as T-Clemm is rolling in that number 7 spot. He has caught this front pack. I told you guys, you got to watch out for that number. It's a number 5, normally number 97, a T-Clemm sitting there right behind the number 8. Oh, Colton Herbert gets outside wall. Keeps it going straight. T-Clemm could be a factor before this one is over. Andrews, this one. One out front. Where can I get those dark web grip pads Clark has, right? Right? Out of turn number 4. Krawczyk still trying to find a way around that number 10 of Nick Story. Can he find his way around? So far, single file. Let's jump on board with Krawczyk as he looks to make his way around that number 10 machine. Let's see, where is the car? There it is. As he works on that number 10 spot.
Bono.
Use a tear off, Krawczyk. As
No,
they
you're
come out
good.
of
I
turn
can't
number
find
2
the
down the
shit
back
box.
straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Krawcheck continues to dig low. He's so smooth. Nick Story is hard on the gas. You can see him slide that thing a little bit. That could play a role with tires by the end of that one. This one. Looks like Logan Herbert trying to slide her through 1 and 2, and it doesn't seem to be working.
What do you mean?
Actually allowed Nick Story and Sean Krawcheck to catch the 611 as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is starting to heat up here for that number 2 position as Nick Story is closing the gap on the 611 as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Bulldog, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys get those likes, follows, and shares out there as they come across the line. 33 laps complete. Relatively quiet one here so far, but Nick Story now putting the pressure on Colton Herbert. Single file down the front straightaway. We've got a battle here as T-Clemm has caught Hackett. He's looking low as Colton Herbert took the number 6 spot. This is one heck of a battle here for that 6th position as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. We'll keep an eye on the battle just ahead of these guys as we watch these ones duke it out. T-Clemm now back to the number 7 spot as they come out of turn at number 4. T-Clemm now going to dig down low, looking up underneath Herbert. Can he get that number 6 position? Appreciate it, Mr. Flickle. Flickle Pickle. Love it. Back up front, Andrew Clark leads the way as Logan Herbert starting to pull back away from Nick Story. He was looking for something a little bit different to catch that number 5 of Andrew Clark. Didn't seem to work as it looks like Nick Story might have caught the outside wall that time into turn number 3. Let's go Story. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be single file as it stands right now. Pretty quiet race so far. Antaraz, I think. Pickle. Oh, yeah, I see it. Pickle. Yeah, I'm trying to read it because it's all together. Sometimes it's hard. I appreciate it. Brady, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. What is that? Antar?
My bad.
I don't know what that is.
Clear.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
With the slide, and then it said you were there.
Appreciate those follows as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be 11 laps to go. 11 laps to go. Only one caution. David, thank you for the follow. These guys give the platform hype. Hope, yep, definitely for sure. As I definitely watched Elliot Camachi smoke the wall into turn number 3 that time by. It looks like Logan Herbert is actually creeping in on Andrew Clark. He ran 2/10 quicker than Clark that time by as we are inside 10 laps to go. About to get better, Bully, as it looks like Herbert might have caught that number 5 machine. And I'll tell you what, that draft plays a big role. Once they latch onto that draft, it is going to be hard to shake that 611, and he is there as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Thank you for the share. Appreciate that. As Herbert digs in out of turn number 4. 8 laps to go as Andrew Clark leads the way. Logan Herbert in second as Nick Story has tons of company behind these guys for third as they come out of turn number 2. Oh, I think Clark might have got the wall there. Herbert's going to dig down low into turn number 3 and 4. On to turn 4, 7 laps to go at the line. 7 laps to go as Herbert digs in on that number 5 machine. It's going to be Andrew Clark out front, Logan Herbert in second. Oh, Herbert gets the wall. This is actually Top Split Official. Army Vet, thank you for the share. Top Split Official. Andrew Clark continues to lead the way. Logan Herbert in second. Nick Story third. John Krawcheck, Ellie Camachi, your top 5. Here comes Herbert looking low out of turn number 4. He's going to make it a race as they come by this time, but 5 laps to go. Oh, Herbert lost a bunch of ground digging the bottom side there. That didn't work for him. Colton Kraft, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. As they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Herbert trying to give it all he has in that 611 as they come out of turn number 4. Out of turn 4, it is going to be 4 laps to go. Is Andrew Clark going to make it 4 out of 5? Into turn number 1 and 2. Logan Herbert has different plans for this one. Can he catch the number 5? Hits the wall into turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 and 4, going to come across the line. It is going to be 3 laps to go as Herbert has fallen back 0.5 of a second. The battle for third is definitely heating up. Andrew Clark hoping this one goes green the rest of the way, but who knows what will happen. These guys could get crazy. DP283, thank you for the follow as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Andrew Clark out front. 2 laps to go. Here comes Krawcheck. He's going to dig low in that 44. Slides up the track, almost into Story. He's going to park it on the nose of Camachi. Down into turn number 3 and 4. White flag in there. Are they going to make the white flag? It looks like they will. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go into turn number 1 and 2. Logan Herbert too far back. We're going to watch the battle for third as they come down the back straightaway. Single file for the top 3. Oh, Krawcheck chips it in. He almost gets to the back of Story. Story going to slide out of turn number 4. Battle right behind these guys is going to be Andrew Clark, Herbert, Story, Krawcheck, Kamachi. Your top 5. Wow. Pretty clean race. I am impressed with these guys tonight. Let's go ahead and go through tonight's results.
Not yet. Why are you mad? I was up there.
As Andrew Clark's going to come down and celebrate his win. It is going to be Andrew Clark for the win. Logan Herbert in second. Nick Story in that number 3 spot. Sean Krawcheck in 4th. What's up, Joe?
I'm going to try to get my spot.
That was pretty good. That was amazing. Hell of a race. Definitely a good race. So Krawcheck in that number 4 spot. El Kamachi in 5th. Going to be Colton Herbert in 6th. T-Clemm in 7th. Michael Hackett in 8th. Going to be Kenny Cudney in that number 9 spot. Mike Buono in 10th. Will Hanger at 11th. Chance Carr going to be in that number 12 position. Damian Ward in 13th. Kevin Robinson in 14th. Ethan Bill's going to be 15th. Durgan 16th. Landon Francis 17th. And Jaden Anderson going to round out the field in that number 18 position. Appreciate you guys coming out. We got super late models later on here tonight. What's up, Justin? We got another race coming up in about 1 hour, 8:45 Eastern Standard Time. So guys, we will be back with the super late models. Top split race could be interesting there. I didn't do the thing yet, so let me see where they're going to be at tonight. Where are they? They are at Lucas Oil. That's going to be a good race. Lucas Oil, probably one of my favorite tracks. Guys, make sure you hit that like, share, and follow button. It was relatively quiet, Miller. Last week was the week for you. Last week was the week for you. We're going to go ahead and sign off for tonight until the super late models in about 1 hour, guys. Make sure you got that follow button clicked. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.